Hey, collective. I am Butterfly Goddess, your spiritual guidance messenger. And you guys, I kept hearing over and over when I pulled these cards yesterday, last night, why are we like this? Why are we like this? For people out there who are spiritually gifted, whether it's psychic, medium, alchemists, just people with gifts in general, because I'm not going to be able to name everything, all your gifts. Why are we like this? We are the most forgiving and the most giving people. And we allow people to be exactly who they are in that moment. And I kid you not, I'm in a park right now. I promise you, I felt like there's nobody here. And there's these weeping willow looking trees that are like literally just staring at me right now. And I just feel like, this reading seemed to be all over the place, collective. So y'all get in here, because I am Butterfly Goddess, your spiritual guidance messenger. And I'm doing this regardless to who walks by, who pulls up, what noise is made, because obviously this needs to be heard. Because right now I feel like a lot of people really come up against you, collective, when it comes to your gifts. And I feel like it keeps wanting me to pause, so I'm gonna have to pause for just a second. So a lot of people, don't believe that you have these gifts, that you're psychic, that you're a medium. A lot of people, take you as a fool. I'm hearing, and it's funny because I literally pulled this card, the collective, and when I pulled the Wheel of Fortune, it said the wheels of faith. Like, I feel like this is one of those astronomical things where it's happening universal to people, where people want to play mind games with you and create this diversion between you and them, and they do things like right there and then while you're out of sync, because we're not everywhere psychics and mediums go. We're not reading you guys. Sometimes we're just out enjoying our fucking day. We're enjoying the scene. We're enjoying what's ahead of us. We're not looking at you. We don't just walk around giving advice to just any and everyone. Believe me, if we're sent, we're definitely sent from our ancestors. So, yeah, and a lot of us do and will give a reading to a person who, if there's a purpose and there's a need, and our ancestors and our spirit guides say, hey, this person needs the word today, it's no different than you getting the word on Sunday, but you can get it from us on any given day, at any given moment, in any place that the ancestors and our spirit guides lead us to. I think that we're going to have to really pay attention. And I think this caution sign came up because, you could be around a group of people who are putting on masks. They're basically what I call fake diving. You know what I'm saying? They want to be in your energy. They claim to like you, but really they fear you. They fear you because of what you bring to the table. But for some reason, they want to bring you down to their level, and they're playing with the wheel of faith. They're playing with the wheel of fate. They don't know that you're destined to be the greatest, that you're destined to be a star, that they don't know where you come from or where you've been or what you've been through. And now it's giving a lot of different issues here where you had to recalibrate everything inside of you just so that you could have those relationships be defined for what they are and who these people are to you. A lot of the times you have a lot of people, and I'm talking to the collective, and I mean the collective who has these gifts, because you have a lot of people who genuinely in the beginning fall deeply in love with you because of your energy, and they have to, they put such a forceful amount of energy into you at first, but when they see that you're not like them, when they find out you're not like them, then they become something of a distraction. They become obliterated. I'm hearing they become you. It's like what I say, when you expose people's inner demons. You expose their inner demons, and things start to get messy, and they start to get irregulated because you're regulating their systems. And a lot of times this happens because you are mirroring back to them who they truly are. You're telling them you see them for who they are, although they don't see themselves. So they think that you're messing with their mind. They're thinking that you're doing something to them, that you're spell gifting them or something, or putting spell work against them. Whole time you're just showing them who they are. And as you're doing this, they believe you now. They believe you, but they don't believe you at first. They don't believe you at first. It's not something that you just go out and introduce yourself as. Most of the time I find it that you're minding your business. You're minding your business. You're minding your business, and people have a tendency to want to intellectually rob you of your gifts, intellectually fuck you over. But you're so highly intelligent to the point where you know who these people are. And matter of fact, you are one of those people who holds such high intelligence that you're just always in a very settled state. Like you don't mind if people are fucking with you. You don't give them their arrogance any air to breathe. You allow people to do what they're going to do, because for the one thing, you already know that your gifts are gifting. You already know what you bring to the table. You are the table. And 9 times out of 10, you bring some type of fulfillment to this group of people, or these people, said people, and they're the ones messing themselves over by messing with you, because they don't know who you are. And 9 times out of 10, you've been a role model to these people. You are, they seek you out because of how fascinating you are. They seek you out because you give them this. Like I said, it's your energy. You have that light in you where everyone's figuring out where you at. And everybody who believes they're at the top needs you to stay at the bottom. But when you don't have that iridescence, they don't have that iridescence light that you have. So they can't put you in a place. They can't give you the top or the bottom. And that's what's they're saying to be cautious about, because people aren't able to steal your light. They can't take your gifts. They don't have the confidence that you have. They don't hold that, what is the word? They don't hold those gifts. I need to say a different word. They're just not as powerful as you. And they see that. And it's mind fucking them right now. They are totally blown away at how reliable you are, how genuine you are, how, even in the very moments that these people were trying to bring you down to their level, they didn't realize they were in front of a freaking chosen one, a starseed, a gifted individual. And some may have known this, but they thought that they could manipulate you into seeing things their way, or making, them feel higher. And they're, like I said, very low confidence, very low vibrational energies will always find you and attract themselves to you, because they want to steal your light. They want to know where it come from. And when they find out that they can't compete where they don't compare, they turn into the enemy, and they start acting out, and they start playing these games. And it's a universal thing, and they get people to come up against you with them. And then when they realize that they should have taken cautions themselves, because now they're seeing things, and they thinking they're not seeing these things, but they're dreaming. They're having lucid visions and dreams about you, because your ancestors, again, are gangsters. They gonna go out and they gonna handle it. They was like, oh, this is what we're doing. Well, then here's what we're gonna do for you. We're gonna show you who you should have never messed with, because this person is definitely not messing with you. This person is in their own fucking world majority of the time. Majority of the time, this person brings about wisdom. This person brings about knowledge. This person is the person that was coming to assist you with something within you that needed to be fixed. But you wanted so bad to beat this person at a game you decided to play that you ended up losing, and you made that person the winner. Now it's going to be this terrible experience, a backlash. And, these people, they're not realizing that there's always repercussions. The repercussions basically do not come from the said collective with the gifts. I'm hearing you had a premonition. You had a premonition. You realize, oh my God, I was in support of a whole team of people who were really out to bash me, publicly humiliate me, and then they ended up humiliating themselves when I didn't give them the reaction or the satisfaction or the guarantee that they needed to feel as if they were the top dog. I feel like somebody from the other side is saying hello, like hello. Like, baby, you are victorious over so many low vibrational people. You are victorious, and it's messing with people's minds. They didn't realize that you can't come, rob, steal, or kill a chosen one. They are the most gifted, most highest, honorable people that you will ever meet. Not only that, but the intelligence, the high intelligence, the otherworldly, extraterrestrial, if you will. They are not from here. These gods and goddesses are not from here. And usually while you're buying time and playing games with them, they've already rolled this wheel before. They've already been down this lifestyle. They've already seen the cycle. They know all the games. You are not playing. You do not come out to play checkers with a person who knows how to play chess. When I say the collective, you guys are very strong in your wisdom, and I feel like you're about to bring rain down on some people, and on the other side is going to be that motherfucking rainbow for you, because again, you are a sweetheart, you are a gentleman, you are a gentle-hearted person, and your gifts are to, you're healing people, you giving them exactly the guidance that they need, and here they are playing in your face, playing in your energy, and thinking that they could use and abuse you and undermine you, but at the same time, you just still being a butterfly. You still giving people, you just a genuine person, and you not knowing that these people are, behind your back and they don't like it that you're an alpha female or an alpha male. They don't like the alpha in you. They don't like your confidence. They don't like your wittiness. They don't like your, what is it called? Whimsical energy. They don't like the fact that you're not bothered as them. They don't like that you're not sad like them. They don't like the fact that you don't care who they are or where they come from. You love everybody the same intentionally because your intentions are good. And they don't know that your motherfucking ancestors and spirit guides and loved ones on the other room and the most highest God is, guiding your footsteps and leading you to these people to help unlock their gifts, to help them see the other side of things. Baby, they have done a lot. And I just feel like, however, when they thought that they could really just screw you over and steal your identity or take something from you or try to lower your, take pride from you, and they set the standards really below the bar when they mess with you, and they didn't realize that all they did was level you up. They leveled you all the way up. They consistently made sure that you weren't ever going to be at the table with them, but they didn't realize you came with your own table. You are a boss. You are the high priestess. You are the high priest. You want nothing from these people other than to see them do great, live great, have better, to change those raggedy behaviors, them unnerving ways, to be the person that you're appearing to be. But if you're appearing to be something that you're not, it's going to be shown through these gifted people. The collective is gifted. They can see right through who you are. So if you claiming to be something that you're not, we're going to show you that you're not that person, and not in the meaning way, demeaning way. It's just that if I mirror back to you what I see in you, then maybe you need to stop and change the behavior. So far, this transformation with the collective, with the gifts, has been the most mind-blowing experience even with the collective, because during this premonition that you had, they were definitely falsifying, demeaning your character and telling people, you know, this and this about the collective, while not really breaking down the circumstances or the incidences so that they would make sense. They did everything to fit their narrative and then looked at really stupid when the collective did not show up as any of those things in front of those people. You said stuff too, which is crazy, because like I said, now you're experiencing something that you think is so powerful because you believe you've been spellbound and casted on. Truth be told, again, you messed with someone who's a light being. Oh my God, it's a monarch butterfly, a very beautiful person on the inside and out. Of course, she has gangster ass and he has gangster ass ancestors, spirit guides, people that are going to come and see you because you thought you ate, as the young people would say. Well, all you did was help this person advance further. Now, let me get into this Knight of Pentacles real quick. Oh, this Ace of Pentacles. Whoever you are, collective, you are about to see so many wonderful things. Like I said, you just basically, so we got the Ace of Pentacles and we got the Two of Pentacles, we got the Knight of Pentacles, and we got the Nine of Pentacles. When I say the time is now your ancestors, I think they needed you to go through this humiliation. Is that what it's called? Yeah, humiliation ritual that these groups of people, in a very large group of people, this is ridiculous. So this humiliation ritual, so that you set the stage, you set the platform, you are the platform, you are the stage. Now you're going to bring them real, genuine talent, gifts, or they're going to see your genuine talents and gifts played out in their face. I'm hearing someone didn't pay you. So now you're finna get paid way more than they could have ever given you. And it's going to set the standard about how not to treat people. So they're basically, where that card goes, shit. They're about to see you win. You about to win in their face. So, and I kept hearing that song, soar to my victory, one wing, which I'm thinking, you know, like she's saying, I was with a group of my sisters as I thought, and, you know, it all fell apart because we were all going in different directions. But I need you, Most High. I need you, ancestors. I need you, spirit guides. I need you, loved ones on the other side, so I could soar to my victory. Baby, they answered the call. They said, not only are you about to soar to your victory, but we're going to help you get there completely and utterly faster than you, you know, than they thought. Than those people thought. They thought if they left you alone by yourself, you wouldn't be successful. Not on they watch, baby. Not on they watch. So like I said, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ace, the King of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. And I'm going to go ahead and break this down because, like I said, somebody thought they intellectually fucked you because of their group and their ties to humiliating you. They thought they put you on the merry-go-round. They thought they put you, you know, the Ferris wheel. They thought they took you out the game. Little did they know, they fucked themselves. And when this Nine of Pentacles come through and they get to see you win in their face, they're going to wish they had never crossed roads with you like that. They're going to wish they had been on your good side. They're going to see you get crowned before the universe. This is a very big... Ooh, I feel like that. I keep, like, you know how a man could feel emasculated or demasculated. I don't know if that's the word. Like you like a woman, you know, that type of thing. Like with the humiliation techniques and stuff that people do. But this right here is a boss up. This is bossing you up. This and like they said, it's otherworldly. That's where this money, this finances, these resources, and all these things are the success, this winning, this, baby, the platform you're finna build, they gonna have to come and see you. They got to come through you to get to the platform. So whatever that is for you, collective, I feel like you're going to own that building. You're going to own that stage. You're going to own that set. You're going to own that TV show. You're going to own that podcast. You're going to own that building. You're going to own that business. They got to come through you. Now, isn't that something? How it works when a person thought they had everything, and they did. They had all the things, and they had an opportunity to give you an opportunity to show your skills and your talents, but instead they decided you weren't worth the cause, and they blocked you out, not knowing that you blocked out the wrong person. I don't know when this went off, but they blocked out a star seed. They blocked out a chosen one. I don't know when this video stopped, but it did stop. And I hope that I got in there that you were about to own the stage. You were about to own the business. You were about to be the biggest business. Your name is going to be spoken in rooms forever. You are definitely going to be a platform. You're going to, when I tell you, you're going to get crowned in front of everyone. And best believe when I tell you this, you don't have to worry about ever going back to feeling bad or places, or to ask people for shit, because this thing that's happening for you is universal. You're going places, and you can go anywhere. You don't have to stay in one place. You're going to be in constant movement. You're going to be in constant movement. You're going to have all you're financially blessed. You're taken care of. Whatever it is you choose to do going forward, you can do. And again, I don't know when this went off. I promise you, I hope it got all the stuff out to you, because that message was so powerful. And I think that, sometimes people have to learn. And for some of you guys, yes, this is very much so a contract. Big contracts. I'm seeing major paperwork, but the signing is the signing. The signing is basically going to fit your narrative and your needs. This is not you having to put yourself under or humiliation, any more techniques like that. For some of you, this is definitely, this money is coming in through lottery tickets. I feel like your paperwork, again, something private, something, is secrecy there, because you have your ancestors that's going to make sure that you have all the finances in order and all these other things. And like I said, you were always fated for this life. You've always had the insight, and with everything being told, I feel like they're telling you your fortune right now. And because of your divination practices, your manifestation, your high spiritual beliefs, you brought all of this into fruition, as well as the people who stunted on you, who stunted in front of you, the people who tried to really take you down and take you out the game, took themselves out the game, and they put you at the forefront. Again, like I said, you are going to be crowned. You are going to be financially blessed. You are going to see different worlds. You are going to definitely soar to your victory, and that's because you've ascended so highly, and your frequency is so high, and now people know who you are, and they better have cautions about coming to play in your mind, or in your land field, or in your frequency, or in your energy, or whatever it is that they're telling me. And again, they're saying hi from the other side, and keep minding your own black business, because baby, nobody can take the fortune that's been willed to you. And that's how this is all coming out. Again, queen, king, god, goddesses, chosen ones, light beams, star seeds, whoever you are, this is your 9 of Pentacles. This is your energy. And baby, the world's going to see you have that platform. They're going to see you on that stage. They're going to see you in your business, minding your business, running a business, owning a business. They're going to see you. All right. I love y'all. Collective, I return your energy to you. I appreciate everyone who shares and likes my videos. Please make sure you guys are hyping my videos. Again, I love all the comments. I'll try to respond as I can, and I will figure out another day to go live. Maybe possibly once I get into my new building, I'll have more time to go live, because that'll be a different experience. But I love y'all, and I got to get up out of here because it is Sunday, booze. I got to go cook Sunday dinner. All right, I love y'all.
Line nice and slow. Ooh, yeah. Talk box singing